Hi, it's Anywhere Fitness with April, and we are going to resist our way through this year. And we're going to do that with starting with a class all with resistance bands. So you don't need anything but a mat, your resistance band, and maybe some water. If you'd like a towel, that's an option as well. But I am happy to be taking you through this workout. We are going to have a full body workout using just this band. So if you have different bands, maybe, you could always switch out your band like you do with your weights. So you have the heavier resistance, that thicker feel, that more dense tension. So I want you to feel free if you happen to have that. If you don't and you have one, if you feel that you're not getting enough, you're going to try to add more range. I have a pretty dense one. So out of my 5 that I have, this is my densest one. My most powerful that I'm going to try to work through today. So my range might be a little less. So if I had one that was a little bit looser, then definitely I could add that range to get that extra resistance. So we're just going to find our way through this. We're going to get warmed up. I'm going to have you keep that band with you. So go ahead and take it and loop it right through. And you're going to put it right on those forearms. I have it about mid between wrist and elbow. So we're going to take that tension and create it by just widening those arms just slightly. So you're going to feel that right in those shoulders. I want you to pull those shoulders back. We're going to drop down and up. We are together, and we are going to work this. We want to make sure that our knees are over our ankles and not over our toes, so make sure you're wide enough here. I have my hips under my shoulders, so I'm not hinging. If you feel any pressure in the shoulders, you can take it just to shoulder height. But remember, just less range. If you feel something that doesn't feel comfortable, just lessen it. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold it out. Keep that tension on and just pulse. So you should feel some warmth through those shoulders, through those backs. Oh, I do. I have my thumbs up right now, my palms in. Now I'm going to turn my palms down. I'm going to my thumbs down and my palms out. Still have that tension on. So remember, you might be wider than me. Turn those thumbs back up. 4, 3, 2, and thumbs down. 4, 3, 2, thumbs up. And thumbs down. We're going to end with thumbs up on a positive note. And we're going to drop those arms. We're going to come up and roll those shoulders. Drop down. Come up and roll the shoulders. Well done. Now you're going to drop those hips and turn those palms up. Separate as much as you can. And then we're just going to add some rotation right here. So spiraling that rib cage right around that spot. Torso. Getting that movement, those legs super still. I'm happy you're here with me. It's always so great to be included in your fitness journey, your fitness routine. Glad you chose me today. All right, hold it here. We're going to drop and hold. Open, open. Press it out. Got 8 more right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to come standing. I want you to take that band off, bring it in, and just march it out right here. Good. I want you to pump those arms. kind of an active recovery from that tension that you just created through the shoulders. Perfect. Now, I'm going to have you come to center. You're going to take this band, you're going to put it over your ankles, up and over to your thighs. Perfect. I'm just going to set my clock here. All right. Right there. Perfect. So we're going to create that width. I'm going to have you turn your toes slightly out. You're going to take your hands behind your heads. You're going to pull your shoulders back. We're going to squat, and as we squat, we're going to open our knees slightly and push against that band. And come up. Sit it back again, just to get your range. Now focus on that spine staying long so you don't collapse. That chest stays up, rib cage stays long. Now you're going to take your right shoulder across. Left, come up, and the right. So you can stay here, or we can take it to tempo. Down, up. So every time you're dropping down, you're opening those legs out. Here we go. You should feel those outer glutes. Oh my goodness. Adding in that rotation, getting that core involved. Sit it back. Feel the weight in your heels. Feel those belly buttons pulling in. Let's do 8 more. Four more. Last one. And march it in right here. Well done. All right, now you're going to take and shimmy that band down just above those ankles. Now I want you to think of moving towards your right, and your direction of travel is going to be left. March it right here. So you're going to stay facing forward. We're going to start traveling by moving that left leg out. 4, 3, 2, take it to the right. Little baby steps. Keeping the tension in the band. So make sure you don't step and then bring your feet together, because look what happens to that band. It loosens. So keep the tension, keep the toes forward. Ready? Let's do it again. Look down, toes forward, knees forward, chest and shoulders forward. Take it right. Let's travel left. I know you're feeling it. Remember, you can go bigger steps if you have a less tension band. Now face your path of travel, sit your hips back, and what we're going to do is we're going to move down that path. We're going to go 4 out. You're going to tap laterally for 4, then we're going to come back 4 and tap lateral. Ready? Let's go. Walk, stay low. Now lateral taps. 1, 2, 3, keep the hips back, spine long, lateral tap. Oh. Take it forward. Dig your heels in. Send it back. Now feel how much core is involved here. Abs in, chest up. That's it. And tap. 2, 3, forward. And out. And back. And out. Are you still with me? We're going to do it 2 more times. Let's go. Forward. Dig in. Are you low? Tap it out. 1, 2, 3. Send it back. Tap it out. All right. Now you're going to stand tall. You're going to take that band off. It's going to go back onto your forearms. Option for water. All right. Now we're going to go extra wide. Keeping those toes turned out. Going to bend those knees. Knees right over those ankles. Knees and toes way out. Going to work those outer glutes. Now we're going to do a full arm circle. Up, over, and down. So remember, it can be less if it doesn't feel comfortable for the shoulder. But what are we trying to do? Get low. Keep tension in that band by keeping the arms pushing out into the band. Work on that low. Now you're going to come up and reverse. Great mobility for the shoulders. Feel that back working as well. Those obliques, inner thighs, those glutes, those quads, those hamstrings. Whew. And we're going to hold it, come up, roll it out. Now you're going to keep that band right here. Now, toes forward. We're going to step out to the left. And we're going to come up into a nice long diagonal. So you're going to shift the hips back. And we're going to come up. Ready? Here we go. Down, up. Now when you come up, think of your right arm pulling back. Ready? Pull the right arm back. Once again, feel that full body with those shoulders. Oh, those abs. Those glutes. Inner thighs. Oh, yes. Come on. Find that workload. Down the lowest of your range right here. Toes are forward. How's those shoulders feel? I'm feeling some chest as well from that opening at the top. Rear delt. Last one. And come up, come center. Now we're going to shift out to the right, up to the left. Now as you come up, think of that left arm pulling back. Ready? Pull. That's your finish at the top. And as you finish, you can feel those obliques getting that extra, a little bit of power there. Come on. Exhale. Every lift. How deep can you go here? Got 15 seconds. Go deeper. Power. Work that speed as best as you can. How the arms feel. Last one. And bring it in. All right. Now you're going to turn your palms up here. Going to go back to that width that we had before we lunged. You're going to drop down. We did this in warm-up. So we're going to rotate. So create resistance. And let's bring those elbows against the sides. Feel the palms coming to the right, to the left. Now drop a little lower. Option, quicker. Resist against that band. So quicker might be less range, right here. Remember that slower version, just add a little extra range. Connect to each side. Feel the left, feel the right. The right, the left, the right, the left. Go back to slower. Add more range. Now as you come to each side, pull back, pull back. Are you still low? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, come up. All right, shake it out for a second. Do you feel noodly? I do, especially in those shoulders. Wow, getting that core work in. All right, now we're gonna do some biceps and triceps, but we're gonna also work those legs. All right, so you're gonna take your band in your left hand, palm up. And you're gonna take your left leg back. Now we're gonna drop down into lunge. Now you're gonna take your right hand, and it's gonna come through, palm down. So you have your left palm up, right palm down, pushing down. Do you feel that resistance? Yes, so you have that up, you have that down. Now, you're gonna tuck your elbow. I'm gonna come sideways here. Back knee down, make sure your front knee isn't forward. You wanna scoot that left leg back a little more and come tall. Now, pushing down with that right, you're gonna tuck your arm in and we're gonna pump up, up, right here. Feel that bicep. Yes. So my wrist doesn't look like this. So I have my palm nice and level with the rest of my forearm. Trying to keep the back knee down. Feel the tension, almost there. About 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Now, you're gonna come up. Now you're gonna switch. So you're gonna take your right palm up, left palm down. Now we're gonna lean forward. You're gonna come back. And we're gonna lift right here. So we're gonna lift that leg and push back with that left hand. Straight arm, work the triceps, up, up. If you lose your balance, just set that foot down. So we have little lifts with that arm, with that leg right there. Up, up. Good. I'm on my mat. It doesn't feel, it's nice and fluffy down there, so just keep losing my balance a little. All right, now you're gonna go back the other direction. So you're gonna turn your left palm up, right palm down. We're gonna step back. We're gonna do that again, still on the same side. Come down with the left knee. Left palm up, pump, up, up. Yeah. Got that isometric with those legs, so nothing static right there. So nothing moving, right? Up, up. Now we're gonna turn that palm back, lift up. Here we go. You got it. Now I have my right arm across my body. It's just tucked in to the front of my ribs there. Holding that band nice and tight. Nice long left arm. Tighter, longer. 10 seconds. Yes. 4, 3, 2, and I think we're gonna do it one more time. So turn that left palm up. Okay, step that left leg back. Drop in. Create tension by pushing down right here with that right hand. Ready? 30 more seconds. Get down to the bottom. Get that hold. I feel that right glute. That left bicep. Belly button's in. I know you're working hard. Come on. Believe in yourself. Come on. Make sure the wrist is still level. All right, ready to turn it? Palm down, come up, and arm back. Find that balance. Lift, up, up. How's that right leg feel? Do you feel it? Woo! Come on. That left leg is back, and it's straight and strong. But that supporting side, that leg you're standing on, right? Don't you feel it? All right, you got 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Wow, what a session on that side. All right, so we get to do the other side. All right. So you're gonna have your right hand hold that band, your right leg back. We're gonna drop down. We're gonna come nice and tall. Tuck that elbow in. Left hand comes down, palm down. You know what to do, right? You've had practice on the other side. Here we go. Pump it up. All right, 3 rounds. So remember, one side might be stronger than the other or weaker than the other. When you work those individual sides, that's when you find that strength and weakness that we may have. Got that tension. We're doing small little pulses. All right, now turn that palm up, lean forward, right hand back, right arm straight, right leg straight. Left arm across the body, tuck it into the body. Come down, recheck if you need it. Got that balance. Lots of core work here. Yes. All right, into round 2. All right, right palm up, drop in. Here we go. All right, so push down with that left hand. Get that extra intensity. Check your right elbow. Make sure it's not forward. And then our lunges. Getting that hold. Trying not to move. Woo! 4, 3, 2. Right palm up. Left palm down. Lean forward. Lift. Right arm back long. Little pulse. Woo! Good. Feel those belly buttons pulling in. 10 seconds, and you got 1 more round. Are you with me? We're staying together. We're staying strong. We're doing it together. All right, change it up. Right palm up. Bring it down to that lunge. Here we go. 30 seconds, last round. I hope you're feeling it as much as I do. As much as I am. You can push down at the same time as you're pulling up. Finish strong. 10 seconds. That triceps, that rear lift. All right, right palm up. Your left palm up, I'm sorry. Right back. Here we go. Lift. Find that small movement, that powerful. Last 30 seconds here. Last 15 seconds now. Come on, back, back. Straighter arm, stronger tricep. Oh, I almost made it. Up, up. So if you were wobbly, you saw I was too, here and there. And bring it down and shake it out. That was fantastic. We are going to move to the floor. So find your mat if you don't have it out already. And we're gonna come on down. Oh, well done. All right, you're gonna place these bands over the ankles and you're gonna go up to those thighs. So they're gonna go mid-thigh. Gonna come onto all fours. Gonna retract those shoulders. You're gonna have those wrists right under the shoulders. So you wanna pay attention to that angle, making sure that you don't have a forward angle. You're gonna extend your leg back, and then we're gonna lift it to the side. All right. So, you wanna keep that spine from moving, so you wanna make sure that back doesn't go into extension. Chin slightly in, here we go. Back, in, lateral. To the rear, lateral. Now notice I'm taking my time as I extend my leg. So the tension as I go back gets greater. So I want to spend more time where that tension is greater. Trying to straighten my leg behind me. So working legs, but also working a lot of core here. Some shoulders and chest too. Perfect. Now just send it back, back. Good, exhale as you go back. If you feel that that band moves too high, you can just adjust it. Now you're going to take that leg back and hold it. Hold that tension. Now a little lift up, up. Are you saying, oh my goodness? You should be. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Woo. Those abs in tight. You have less than 15 seconds right here. Come on. Yes. You're doing it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in and stretch it back. Shift to that side you just worked. Ow. You can feel how much those obliques were working too. All right, we're going to take it to the other side. So we're going to have that extension, and we're going to have that side lift. So retracting those shoulders, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Send it back, send it out. Take your time. Lengthen, and then lift as high as you can. Remember, it's going to depend on your band. If my band was looser and less tense, I could probably lift higher, have more range. Do your best. Second leg, always more challenging. Don't be afraid to rest. All right, last one side. Now all back here, send it back. Remember, try to hold it at that length. Yes. Find it, work it. We want to feel that resistance. We want to get stronger. We want to get toner. Hold it back, little lift. Up, up. Woo. Less than 15 seconds. Straighter leg. Nice straight body, shoulders back. Finish right here. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring it in. Stretch it back. You should be proud of yourself. Relax your shoulders. All right, now we're going to go in all fours, and then we're going to jump back to plank. If you don't like to jump back, you can walk back instead. Walk in instead. What we're going to do is we're going to go out, in, jump back, out, in. Sound good? All right. So you can do this on your knees, out, in as well. So feel comfortable in that modified version. So let's give you a nice quick stretch, and we're ready to go. Feel free to stretch here at any time. Come forward, up to those toes. Let's go out in, jump in, out in, jump back, out in, jump in, out in, back. Feeling chest. Woo. And back. Out, in, out, in, back, out, in. So much core. Woo. Last one in. And release down. I want you to come up and roll your shoulders here. Well done. Now we're going to roll onto our backs. You're going to take that band right at mid-calf. You're going to roll down. You're going to take those hands behind the heads. Now bring those legs in. You're at tabletop right here. Now we're going to take those legs and we'll elevate them. Try to get the ankle over those hips. All right. Now, you're going to drop down just slightly. We're going to go out, out. Now, if you feel any tension in that lower back, you're going to elevate an inch or so and see if you can alleviate that tension. Heads can come down. Hands can come right under that lower back. So that's a great option too. Yes? Now see if you can go a little lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now bring the legs in. Take that band, put it right over those thighs. Hands behind the heads. Alternate. Right here. Extend. Let those shoulders come across. Going somewhat slow, creating the tension as you extend. So you're trying not to go too fast. Remember when we were on all fours and we were extending that leg behind us? Same concept here. Getting more tension as we get that leg out. I have slippery pants so my band keeps falling down, but just lift it up if you need to. Eight more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, Oh, do you feel those obliques? 2 more. Now you're gonna come in. Relax those backs. Relax for a moment. Now we're gonna keep that band right here. I'm gonna have you roll on your side. So I'm gonna come facing you. I'm gonna pop up to my elbow. So what's important about popping up to the elbow is you wanna have that elbow right under the shoulder. So I'm gonna have to move that elbow in, right there. Yes, so I have my legs, if you're on your mat, 90 degrees. So from hip to knee and knee to ankle. So if you use the front edge of your mat with your lower legs, that's a great guide. All right, gonna build tension by opening that leg. So we're gonna go up, up. Now, also, if you feel that your shoulders bother your neck or your shoulders bother you, you can come down to the floor right here. Head can drop. So that's a really good option if you feel tension. Okay? Now you're gonna hold it. Now you're gonna take your legs back 45 degrees and lift. Still got that tension, so that band, nice and tight. You're doing great. I know you are. I know you are. All right, one more position change right here. Now you're gonna bring your legs back. So you have 90 degrees. Now those lower legs are behind you. And lift, up. So my legs trying to be flush with the rest of my body here. Yes. Yeah. 10 seconds, and then we're all gonna go long if you're not already there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm gonna stretch my legs out. I'm gonna take that band down a little lower. I'm gonna drop all the way down. Now you can pop your head up like this, or you can let that head rest. So I'm gonna build tension. Now notice, it's not gonna be very much movement. Up, up. Yeah. So that outer glute. Now, what I want you to look for here is your toes turning up or your hip opening up. So we want to keep that hip stacked. Hip on hip right here. So if you were to skewer, you go through both hips, right? From the top down. Get yourself solid right into that floor. Woo. Now I'm going to hold that leg up. I'm going to try to lift both legs, and then I'm going to lift that top leg up. So now my bottom leg is elevated just slightly. So what I've done is now created a lot more tension for my obliques. So you've still got the outer glute. Try to stay balanced. I have my hand in front helping. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop. Come on in and help yourselves up. All right, take your time. Take it to the other side. Yay, we have the other side. All right, so we started with the band. Over the knees, above the knees. Looking at that front edge of the mat. We take the knees and the ankles on it. Dropping down or elevated. Lift that leg up. Breath in, breath out. Remember that arm, check it, make sure it's vertical, it's not at an angle. Got 10 seconds, we're gonna go out 45 degrees. Ready for it. We've worked so hard getting that full body effect in everything we've done. Take it out 45 and lift. Remember the option to go down if needed. Let's hit all angles here. Stick with it. Remember, you can take it even smaller. Do what you can. Remember, it depends on the tension of the band, how much range you have, right? Now take those legs all the way back and lift. So my lower legs are behind me now, trying to get my body nice and flush. Good. Go long after this. So you can feel those obliques, even challenged here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're just gonna go ahead and take those bands a little lower, more to the ankles. Right above those ankles, we're gonna lower down completely, we're gonna lift. Up, up. Look at you going. Head can drop. That hand can be behind that head. Hi, Lizzie. Hey, we're almost done. We're working our legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna lift both legs up. Now you feel those obliques right away. And then we're gonna see what movement we can get. It might not be much, right? Up, up. But you're trying, you're attempting. Anything little will work. It's how you feel, right? Don't you feel the tension? Woo! 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop it down. Roll onto those abs. Take those hands down right on each side of the chest. Push up. Send the hips back. Let those foreheads come down. Relax those shoulders. You did it. And you can keep those bands on those ankles if they're still there. You're going to come up to all fours. You're going to drop your left arm under that right. Let your elbow hit. Let the shoulder drop. Chin toward that right shoulder. And come up. Take it to the other side. Lengthen that arm. Let those shoulders release. And coming up, tuck those hips under, round those backs, tops the heads down, shins in, rounding that spine, and release and lengthen here. Tuck under, round, and release and lengthen. Give me one more here. Tuck it, roll it. And come down and release. You're gonna come onto your glutes. Bring those legs around. If you haven't already, take your band off. Oh, what wonderful, wonderful intensity you put forth today. See, I can see through. I know that you did it. I know. You're going to take the right leg in, left leg out. You're going to reach out. You're going to grab that left ankle. Right arm's going to come across. And as you reach, feel that stretch on the outside of that right leg. Through the inner thigh. Nice little gentle pull on that ankle. See if you can get a little extra range. That left arm, your right arm. And come up. Now you're going to take this left leg, bend it, and you're going to take that lower leg behind you. Now come forward. Hand one by that knee, one by the foot. Bend the arms as if you're doing a push-up. Drop down, bring the chin in. Let the body be heavy and fall forward. We worked a lot through those glutes. Feel this release. And come up, and let's change sides. We got that right leg out. Left leg in, toes up, grab the ankle, reach that left arm out. Try to see how far we can get that knee to go toward the floor. Trying to release as much tension as we can through those glutes. Lift it up, take that right leg, and right here. Hands out nice and wide, drop down. And release. See how much you can round that back. That heaviness of that upper body helps with that stretch. Laying out over that thigh. This is where you reflect on what you did, how hard you pushed today. Remember, every day is different for your body. You might have some days where you feel that you can push more than others. Never feel that you didn't give it your all. You have to just go with the flow of the body and just know that you did it. You're gonna relax, roll the shoulders. Give me a left arm circle, a right arm circle. I hope you had fun. Roll it, shake it. Take one foot in front. Hands on the thigh, help yourselves up. Look at that. Shake out those legs. Now I want you to take those arms out nice and wide, and then we're just gonna let the arms just flow. And I want you to feel air through the fingertips, through the fingers, I should say, rolling off of those fingertips. Feel your heel lift up and the knee turn in. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. Open here. Pull those shoulders back. So good. Give me an upper back stretch. Tuck your hips under and round out those backs. That separation. So I hope you're all healthy and happy, and that we are here and working out together. Release. So that was our band workout for today. So Anywhere Fitness with April, I hope that you liked my workout. Share my workout if you liked it, and then go ahead and subscribe if you're not one of my subscribers. This was a lot of fun, and I hope that you come back and visit me again.